Now that your students are familiar with some of the digital tools or some of the tools that are in Google My Maps, I want to introduce you to an activity that would allow you to introduce your students to data, and your students can explore that data as well. So let's get to it. The first thing you want to do is you want to create a Google form for your students to submit information, let's say after they've returned from their winter break. They went to places, they've traveled a little, so you can have your students to submit the city they visited, the country, favorite thing they saw, and the favorite thing that they did. Let's say students didn't go anywhere. Then you can have them to submit information based on where would they have liked to have gone and what they would have liked to have seen and did. So, how would this look on Google My Maps? We've just completed this activity here where students have outlined various organizations or businesses where they have access to resources. So we will need to create or add a new layer because we don't want to interrupt this work here. So we're going to click on Add Layer. When we click on Add Layer, we want to give it a title. So we'll just say Fun Travels. And then we will need to save that. So now we're going to import the information that was submitted on our Google form in this Google Sheet here. So this is where we want to actually pull the information from. We're going to go ahead and import that information, and I'm going to go to my drive, and I want to find my travels sheet, and it pops up here, so I'm going to click on that. And this window here is asking me to go ahead and check the information where I want the place markers or the pins to sit. So I'm going to click Continue. Then I'm going to go ahead and put their names on that as well. That's the second piece. And I will click Finish. Once that loads, you're going to see where the pins will be dropping. And in this case, most of my students traveled in North America, so you will see their pins here. What I want to do is show you, like, let's say Pennsylvania. Students have the option to submit an image or a video if they like, and just for the sake of time, I'm going to switch over to where students have been working on that. They've submitted an image here. You have another student, let's look at Florida, and I think they submitted a video. You can submit your videos where students were in Disneyland. So those are some things that you can actually do for your students, and they can further explore these areas even more. So that's just another idea that students can look at data using Google My Maps.